Mountain visible from the stupa is Nagi Gompa, the convent where Tulku Urgyen lives. Some of his Western students also live up here.
First, what I would like to tell you that which is called the enlightened essence is present in everyone, as well as Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. It permeates all of samsara and nirvana.
Entschuldigung, da muss ich habe dann große Schwierigkeiten. Eine Kamera.
That enlightened essence is present throughout all sentient beings, without any exception. And this enlightened essence, there is no difference as to it being male or female. It is not that male have the enlightened essence and females not. And because of that, in past ages up until now, many male beings have attained enlightenment, have awakened to this enlightened essence, as well as many female beings. The female enlightened beings are then called yogini. Yogini means someone who can move freely and display miracles through space. The Tibetan word is kandro. Ka means space, and dro means to move freely and display miracles. When someone recognizes his or her enlightened essence, attains stability in that and awakens to it fully, and thereby is enlightened, then such a person is able to display miraculous powers, such as flying through the sky or traverse freely through solid matter. So we may wonder, where do these powers come from? And the answer is that these are powers that are intrinsic to our enlightened essence itself. In order for us to realize and awaken to our enlightened essence, what is it we rely on? We rely on three main things called the precious Buddha, which is the first primal teacher to show it to others. Then the precious Dharma, which is the teachings of how to do that. And the precious Sangha, the people who follow those teachings, who may uphold them and spread them to others. There are also what is called the three roots: the Guru, who is the root of blessings; the Yidam, who is the root of accomplishment; and the Dakini, the Yoginis, who are the root of activities. These possess what is called the wisdom of the all-knowing wisdom, the all-embracing compassion, and the activity of deeds for the benefit of others. As well as the capacity to protect and save others. If I were to tell you about all the people in the past, male as well as female, who put into practice the experience of our own enlightened essence and thereby attained accomplishment, it would take a tremendous long time, which we don't have. This is not just an old story, but it actually happened that some great masters in the past, together with 400 of their close students, all together flew in the sky to the hill where the sun would strike its first rays. And then at night time, to catch the last rays of the sun, they would fly to the hill at the other side of the mountain. And when they landed, all of them left footprints in solid rock. And this is not just a fairy tale. We can actually go and see these prints. I myself went and saw these prints when I was small, so I have confidence that it's not just a story. Moreover, in India in the past there were 80 great accomplished beings called the Bodhicittas, and not a single of them left a normal corpse behind when they passed away. In that very body they departed to other realms called Pure Lands. In this country, Nepal, an incredible great number of accomplished male and female people appeared in the past. In Tibet, there was Padmasambhava and his 25 close students, both male and female, and not more than one left a normal corpse behind. All the others departed from this world in what is called the rainbow body.
바이오르다 보니 그 선섬 공탕 라하니 되니 한국 대식 샵들 산노발을 우스페송이
Padmasambhava himself, whose name means the lotus-born one, because he was born without a father and without a mother, from within the bud of a lotus flower, he left this world in a place called the Gompa Pass, which is at the border between Nepal and Tibet, and escorted by the Dakinis and Yoginis of the 4 families, he flew to his pure land called the glorious copper-colored mountain.
되니 공 갖고 살 되니지는 보라 우리는 뭐 이제 공수 거의 살살에 뜻동선에 되니 강자 소 되게 담기네 되니 우리는 뭐 이제 그 송도 담기 배일 담기 따라 솔랭힐랭이 내고 참 망고 정도에 있어.
In the 1,000 years from his departure from this world until now, many of his representatives, called treasure revealers or terton, have appeared, each of one with incredible miraculous powers. They could fly, they could go freely through solid matter, and they revealed Dharma teachings in order to benefit the beings at their specific time. Many such people appeared.
되니 보랑 변나 같이 봐서 요리 되게 나서도 되니 좀 포모미 인형마서 요리 되니 종아리 되니 사자서 gelose
In all the other schools of Tibetan Buddhism, such as the Kagyu, Sakya and Kiluk, also a great number of accomplished men as well as women have appeared during the ages and centuries.
시선아, 감나, 달로, 집주사 경우들이 집주라서 되네. 로즈 파르키 로마직 잘려펴서.
Just 40 years ago, one student of Rosa Palke attained rainbow body when he passed away.
And
also in central Tibet, in the province of Tsang, recently one nun passed away in what is called the rainbow body. To speak more of recent affairs, I myself in this lifetime have met 3 great yoginis. When we look at them, at such people at first glance, they look like just normal human beings, but when you start to get closer to their spiritual qualities, then you feel that I had the feeling that they were totally free from any fear, from any personal misery or pain, and whoever they were with, wherever they went, they were always in a delightful spirit and never in disharmony with anyone. When we experience our enlightened essence and apply that in practice, we achieve enlightenment, and the state of enlightenment knows no difference to male or female. In my very lifetime, I know of many people who attained such an enlightened state. It is not an ancient tale or a mythological story. It actually does happen when we place the oral instructions into our own practical experience, the attainment of enlightenment is indeed possible. It's not just a fairy tale. When relating oneself to the teachings of the Buddha, we do have some doubts and some suspicion, and we should not leave it with that. It's very important to use some perfect measure for what is valid and what is not genuine. And Rinpoche teachers have mentioned that there are 4 types of measure that we should use. One is the measure of the words of a perfectly enlightened being, such as the Buddha, whose statements are never false. Then there are the teachings given by the great masters of the lineage, as well as those of the gurus from one to the other, passed down until my own root teacher himself. But not only that, we need to apply the perfect measure of our own intelligence to decide exactly what is true and what is not true. We should not leave anything with just blind faith or just mere belief, but we need to examine for ourselves what is really correct. All the misery and pain that living beings experience in the state of samsara, the confusion, the bewilderment, what is the reason for that? It is nothing other than lacking the experience of our enlightened essence. If we totally ignore and neglect what is primordially and continually present with ourselves, this enlightened essence, and instead chase after illusory aims and involve ourselves in confused emotions, then we'll just go on and on endlessly in deluded experience called samsara, which we have done for countless lifetimes, life after life, death and then rebirth. And unless now we take this opportunity of being a human to realize what is fully possible, then in the future too we will just continue in that same way. The enlightened essence is present in everyone. Nobody, not even a single person in this world, lacks it or is without it. But unless in our personal experience we know how to apply it, how to practice that and realize it, then we'll just remain in confusion and continue like that. And that confusion does not never disappear just by itself. Spinning around on the rim of the vicious circle of samsara, on what is called the 12 links of dependent origination, then we continue life after life. We die, reborn, then we die again, countless times, which we have done in the past. But if in this very lifetime we can learn how to experience and realize our enlightened essence, then right now, before pass away, we can attain the perfectly and fully awakened state of a Buddha. The method to transform this human body into rainbow light at the moment of death is only through recognizing and realizing our enlightened essence. There's no other way in this world possible to do that. And the instruction, the method of how to do that, is still available. We need to place our trust in the three jewels, precious Buddha, precious Dharma, and precious Sangha, and receive this teaching from someone who holds an unbroken lineage, and this lineage is still intact. Otherwise, there is nobody in this world who will not die. There's no exception. In the past, everyone who lived here died. Right now, everyone alive will die. Everyone born in the future will have to die too. Everything changes in the world. Nothing remains the same. Nothing is permanent. Nothing lasts. So, if we want to be successful, if we really want to take care of ourselves, we should realize our enlightened essence. There's one saying in Eastern Tibet that eloquent words can come out of the mouth of an idiot. So even though Rinpoche is old and silly, still intelligent people who hear this will be able to understand. In what I have told you, I make no pretense of being learned or realized, which I'm not. But still, I have not said a single lie. And yet, even though my words are silly, if you have discernment and intelligence, you will understand everything I said. If I were to speak more about the affairs of this life, you, the listener, would be no more than myself. There's nothing that I can add to your own experience. There's a sad fact of this life, which is unavoidable, and that is that whoever meet together will have to part. Whatever we gather gets spent and disappear. Whatever we build up sooner or later falls apart, and whoever is born also will die. And yet we aim at having good food, having money, nice clothes, and a good reputation. When we leave this world, the food and money we have hoarded up is just left behind with our clothes, and our reputation and good name is worth nothing more than the echo of thunder in the sky. When we proceed from this life in the intermediate state called the after death, then there will be no one to congratulate us with the reputation that we have built up in this lifetime.
No, we have to cut because the tape is over.
최고래 가인세는 퀄리티 소스.
Wahnsinnig viel mehr. So, willst du noch was sagen?
Raji